This is an Italian eggplant. So there's lots of different things that you can do with it. You can grill it, saute it. You can use it in eggplant parmesan. Things like you could just cut it down the middle, open it up, put some grated Parmesan cheese and different seasonings and stuff, stick it in the oven, and bingo, bango, bongo, you've got some really nice meal for the family. Okay, all right, so we are going to cut the top off, and let's do it this way. I like the smell of this. It's very earthy, you know? I feel like I'm gardening. Right, so now I have this, okay? So what I would like to do is switch out knives, once again, and you can cut it down the middle. You can either scoop it and use that and put like, you know, the Parmesan cheese. You could do, let's see, meat and things like that, and stick it back in there again. You know, kind of like what you do when you're stuffing something, like stuffed mushrooms, okay? And then you know, do olive oil, stuff like that, put it in there. You can even grill these. This would be really good for the summertime to grill them. I know a lot of you live where it's summer right now, so you could pop these on the grill. Okay, I have these in lemon juice water, you know, water with lemon juice in it. I decided to go really quickly and just make long strips and cubes. And then, you know, it'll give me versatility for it. It's not fancy or anything, but once it goes into something, it's going to taste delicious. And now we're going to work with the broccoli. Now, broccoli, when I was a kid, I hated this stuff. I hated this and I hated cauliflower. And I just didn't like the smell of it. I didn't like the taste of it. I just couldn't stand it. Now, I love it so much. The thing that I don't love is, of course, everybody loves the florets. These stems can become woody and tough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off, let's put that over there so I can demonstrate. I'm going to take off the florets because I want that separate. And then this right here, I'm going to peel it so that I can get rid of some of the fibers that are on the outside of it, because this has so much flavor to it. Again, this is very edible, and eat this because it's really good. I sound like your mother, but really seriously. And then I'm going to take the florets off. If they're really big, go ahead and cut them. Right. So there we are with my favorite part of the broccoli. Isn't it pretty? And it smells so good. I really like the smell of it. Now, this is going to be controversial. See this right here? A lot of people call it green onions. A lot of people call it scallions. Some people even call it chives, which it's not chives. But anyway, I'm going to call it green onions because I'm looking at the bottom of it, and see how this goes down all the way? Well, a green onion does that. And when I look at the pictures for the scallions, it's like a bulb at the very bottom of it. So it kind of comes out. The scallion has the bulb and the green onions are just straight. I'm going to use everything of this with the exception of the very end of it, obviously. But this white part of it is very mild and tastes wonderful and gives a lot of flavor, especially to Asian meals. And I'm also going to use all of this as well. All right, so let's cut off these. I want to take this part off that's at the end of it. So maybe if I just peel off, I don't want to peel too much of it because these are in pretty good condition. So I don't want to, and see like this, I want to keep that. So let's get rid of this right there. You tuck your fingers in. So I got that. And I'm just going to, I'll get a little closer, and I'm just doing the little tuck. I probably made those too small, so I'm just going to make them a little bigger, and I'm going to move my hands down. I'm showing you some safety. So, all right. And then these guys right here, I'm going to keep this like this because I'm not ready to use them yet, and I do want to hold on to it. So I'm going to put like a little tie, twist tie on them, put them in a plastic baggie, and then stick them in the freezer. Somebody said use your hands when you're cooking. You know, they're like, get in there and use your hands. So I'm getting in there, I'm using my hands. Voila. Alrighty, now the baby bok choy. It's so cute. Isn't it cute? And it tastes wonderful. It actually is, when I looked this up, because I'm like, what is a baby bok choy? It said it was a Chinese cabbage. I'm not going to mess too much with these because I want to use them in the long term, so I don't want to kind of cut every single one that I have up here. You shouldn't wash these until you're actually going to use them. When you bring them home, just keep them unwashed in the refrigerator, and then when you're getting ready to actually use them, then you wash them. So that, then you can save it up to a week, I think it is. So you cut down the middle, and you chop it like that, or you slice it like that, and then you can do it again. Make quarters of it. Cut off the leafy part of it, and roll it up, and roll it, and roll it, and roll it, and then do that to make little julienne strips. And then you just put that in a stir fry, and yummy, yummy, yummy. It tastes delicious. All right, so there we go. There's my part 2 of cutting up Asian vegetables, or actually just vegetables, but for Asian cooking. Okay? All right. Have a nice weekend, everybody.